welcome back to another video. Today is launch day for the Dream Home Decorator pack. I just got done streaming for about 4 hours gameplay. I just wanted to get some things off my chest, talk to you guys about my thoughts for the pack, because God, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Like, I had such high hopes for this pack. I thought that it was gonna bring the much needed connection between the great build mode of Sims to the gameplay of Sims, where we could have both living together in harmony and we can all have a good time and enjoy it. I had to do this video. It's just kind of like a little, like, not a review of the pack, but more of an opinion of the about the pack and how I feel it plays. With my first, 4 hours of gameplay, I did 4 gigs. Basically, yes, build buy items are wonderful. A great new style that works well with a lot of other stuff we have in the game. And I'm happy for the modular sectional sofas and stuff like that. I think it will be nice for putting in nice seating in little weird corners of houses and stuff. It'll make it a little bit easier. So I'm really happy for that. I think the cast stuff is fine. Nothing crazy exciting. I personally, my sim is not dressed in anything related to that. I still just use CC and whatever I feel like. So she is a decorator, but she doesn't look like the trendy decorators, I guess. So that's fine. So we got her the gig by checking on the phone. Okay, so now you're gonna see this as your profession section. So you have your reputation, your performance, which can go up based on what you do and how you do. Basically, you'll pick a renovation job. At first, you're only gonna have like 1 at a time unlocked, and the rest of them will be like, you must reach this level to do it. So start doing the basic room renovations. And the thing with the room renovations is kind of weird is that you don't get told what room to renovate. It's like, what room do you want renovated? And the client says, yes. That's kind of how it feels. Do whatever you feel. Renovate whichever room you feel fits the things that the Sims like and dislike. Like, the first gig I did was a house. And actually, I played in the Harry Potter world because I wanted to see how it worked with, like, lots that were not the base game. Had some issues. Not just because of that, but because of the way the system works with this and the gigs, how the gigs work. So it does seem to pick houses in your world more than outside of your world, but it does allow outside of your world gigs to pop up. It seems like at first you get gigs that are locally around you, and then maybe as your reputation goes up, you get known in different places. Actually, one of the problem ones I did today was in Forgotten Hollow. So I was surprised that it took me there, but all the rest of them I grabbed early on were in my home world. I don't know what that means, other than I think maybe as you do more, you might see different places unlocked. And it doesn't matter what the build looks like, it will just randomly pick a renovation for that lot. So I will say the one I had an issue with, I was told to renovate a room, just room renovation. The likes and dislikes that we had to follow was, I think, dancing, baking, and some other hobby. No color, no style of furniture. So the first 2 gigs I had were all hobbies, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. After that, I did start getting a little bit more variety, but the first couple of gigs were very like, that's not helpful. How am I supposed to build a freaking living room not knowing your decor style or color palette wanting, like, I feel like I wish they would have made it so you had one color like guaranteed to find and one design style. Or maybe at least a couple design styles. But like the hobbies and traits, I feel likes and dislikes, I feel like the hobby ones should not be as prominent. They should be lesser. They shouldn't be the only thing you get. If you're gonna get 2 hobbies and a color, okay. But like, I feel like you should have a well-balanced list of things, not just completely random. So with that build, I had a good time. Totally. I redid the kitchen because they said they like baking. I didn't really care about the dancing. They said they like dancing, but I was like, is it required to like put dancing items? Like, it's a kitchen. Like, I didn't know what else to do in the house. It was a tiny house with a living room, kitchen, dining kind of all together. So I did the dining and the kitchen. Made it super nice, what I thought would make sense for renovating a place for someone who likes baking. I focused mainly on the baking because the other 2 didn't really relate. So I was like, is this stupid? Like, am I supposed to put a dance floor in their living room? Like, so I didn't. And then they walked around, I showed them the job. After it was over, they walked around, I saw hearts over their heads, and they were what looked to be happy. I think one of the kids, like one of them was a teenager, and he looked like he was kind of angsty. I don't know if that's just because he was a teenager, he was kind of getting tense or whatever, but he was still having hearts over his head when he looked at stuff. So I was like, okay, they're fine. I'm sure they liked it. It was good. The job completed and it said $0 and reputation went down. Not one piece of information about why, how to do better, what I did wrong. It just, you failed it, basically. But there was no like leading up to it, like that led me to believe that it was a job that would fail. And I think you still should get some money, even if you fail, unless you totally like did something completely opposite from what they wanted. But I didn't. So I don't understand why that glitched like that, or if that's just, I don't know, it's just so random. Like, so the hearts don't mean anything then, you know, like, I don't know exactly the details or the depth, but it doesn't feel like there is much in this pack, sadly. Like, I really don't want to be talking about the negatives, but they're so prominent. And I only played for 4 hours. Like, I barely played for very long, and I could find all these problems. And that's not the only problem. That was just one. And then the second house I did, it was for the Weasleys. We updated their like hallway room or something, right? Like it wasn't a big room, but it was the best room that I thought would fit with the likes and dislikes that we got. So I did that room because it would just like pick any room in the house, which I don't like. I really don't like the random room one. They should give you a set room every time or tell you which room they wanted. Like, I don't care if it's a certain type of room, but it needs to be a room. It needs to be said. Like, yeah, there are specific room type ones later. But the regular room one, like, you're not going to just have an interior decorator come into your house and do whatever to whatever room they feel. That's not realistic. That's not what happened. I know Sims isn't realistic, but still, we want a little bit of that realism, you know? So at that job, when I tried to show them the renovation, it completed the renovation. I didn't get to do any of the tasks. I was unable to show them the object. I didn't get the slideshow of the photos. Pretty much it just finished the gig after I said revealed to them, whatever. So, and I was like, that was the second one I did. And I was like, wait, did I do it wrong? But no, I did the same exact thing in the gig after that and it worked. So I think that was glitch. And then the last lot I did was Voldemort's bathroom. I was like, oh, okay, this should be interesting. I get to do Voldemort's bathroom. The lot that they were on, I will tell you this. This is a save file, you know, like this is like custom made world. So it's not a basic house. This was more like a outdoor park type place, but it was set as a residential lot, I guess, because it had like cauldron and some ruins and stuff like that. Like it wasn't a regular house. I didn't realize that when I took the job. So I went to it. I realized, oh, this isn't a real like full finished house or anything. Where's the bathroom? There was no bathroom on that lot because it's not a real house. But yet I still got a gig that said to remodel their bathroom. And I was so excited because I was like, I get to remodel an actual specific room this time. And I know, you know, that'll be better. It gave me one that, yeah, okay, it's weird because it was like more of an outdoorsy lot. But like, I feel like the game should have known if there was a bathroom or not on that lot, right? I would assume so. But apparently there's no checks. Just go to this house, go to any lot in the world, and with a random room chosen, even if the room isn't there, and then you just have to do something. So what I did, I put a bush, I put a vanity with a mirror just like in the snow in the weeds. I put a cried tree. Oh, he liked purple. So I made sure to put purple items. And then I put just a freaking sink and the freaking bathtub right at the front of the lot. Like I wasn't allowed to add tiles, right? I thought. So I didn't build anything because I was like, well, it says no new tiles added. But then I was curious and was like, oh yeah, so I can't like build a little like house for the toilet or something. But then I tried to build and it let me build extra tiles, even though the restriction said no new tiles may be added. Why is that allowed? Why is build mode allowed? Why am I able to build more walls, build more floors when they specifically say you can't add more tiles? And there was no conflict or repercussion for doing that. I was baffled by how it was working. Like, I know it's an odd house and it's not like the normal like house that most people would have, but like, I feel like the game should know better than to give you a bathroom renovation for a house that's not a real house. You know, like that's gonna mess up with a lot of people, I think, because a lot of people build like crazy stuff and it's gonna make you go do something on a lot that doesn't make sense. So I'm really kind of disappointed in how that all worked out. And get this, I was like, I don't care. I'm just throwing random purple objects down, putting a toilet, putting a whatever. I finished the gig and they loved it. Got all the money, got promoted, all that. And I was like, no. You're telling me that Voldemort and Peter Pettigrew really loved this more than the people from Forgotten Hollow loved their kitchen. And I got no money for the kitchen one, which I took more time doing and that actually looked legit. So I think this goes to prove that what you do doesn't matter. Yes, you can like do the tasks as stated and still fail. There's no reason why I should have failed that gig. I'm still salty about it. I just wanted to explain it. So hopefully other people are having similar issues know that you're not alone. And yeah, it was a problem. And yeah, it's just I was so hopeful today. I really was. I can't believe I'm doing this video to like rant about the problems with it. I haven't done that with any other pack yet because I never felt like it was really necessary because, you know, every pack is different in their own way, blah, 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 blah. And I haven't done many reviews of packs or anything since I've only been doing this a little over a year now. So I'm still like learning what content to make and stuff. But now I feel like I need to get my voice out there because this is not normal. This is not how this should have been. I don't know how we're so far from good, you know, with The Sims 4 anymore. I love the building. I do. I thought this was going to combine the building and the gameplay side of things, but really, I might as well go and do a normal regular build challenge on my own. Like, why do these? I could do the same exact thing. I could roll for likes and dislikes, roll a random name thing. I'll post a link for a really good one that shows like a whole bunch of stuff that can inspire you to build a house. There's like generators out there that do stuff like this. And that's more interesting and more entertaining for me than trying to do this career and do this job. And it's very sad because like I really wanted this to be good. I thought it would be something I could do tons of content for. I could do tons of videos. I was gonna be super eager to like show off what I've done, the before and after, and it just feels so lacking. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Check it out for yourself if you already own it. See if you have any of the similar issues as I did. Let me know in a comment. If you haven't bought it yet, I would say wait. If you're not eager to get the build items right away, wait till it goes on sale. Because as of right now, the gameplay is just, it's not there. It's not good. And I wanted this to be a good video. I want to be like ranting and happy ranting and raving about it, but I'm just underwhelmed. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for listening to my chats about this new Dream Home Decorator pack. I will see if I can make some fun stuff happen with it still, but as of right now, I don't think I'll stream more of it. I might try to come up with some fun challenges using it or do some videos with it separate, but I don't think I'll be streaming it again. I'd rather stream my Ron's Rags to Riches because I was actually having fun with that, you know? And that's an old pack. You have to make your own fun in The Sims. And this isn't fun. This is stressful, and it feels like your building stuff doesn't matter. At least if I make a full build I'm proud of, I feel like it matters to me because I did a good job. I do like how in this, the rooms supposedly do stay. So if you go back, the room will still be what you decorated it. I think that's good. I just don't like the system. The gameplay system is so broken and it doesn't feel like it's done in a good way. So I hope they can patch it and hopefully I can do a better review maybe in the future if they do fix a lot of these problems. But as of right now, as it stands, that's how I feel. So thank you for listening and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.